Hello, 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 and welcome to Nana's Crochet Ideas. I'm your host, Teri. I'm delighted to be spending this time with you. Thank you for inviting me into your home. And today I'm just going to talk about some projects, what I've been working on, what I'm doing. So, first of all, what I did was I made just a simple double crochet blanket for my dog. We bought him a crate, and so I made it crate size so it'll fit inside nicely. I used Bernat Blanket Pet, and it's it's nicer than the yarn I used on his Snoopy blanket. So that was nice. Then my big project I'm working on, I'm going to hold off on that. But then I made some hats, some more hats. So this is using Teri Spun. It's called Teri Spun. And I bought it to try it out, and I did not like crocheting with it, so I thought I'd try it in the knitting machine. And it was okay. I mean, it went through the knitting machine fine, but I don't know that I really like the hat itself. And one skein just does one hat with probably no brim. I did another one of these with my tent sail yarn. And then I did this with, I got the tag in here. This is with Unforgettable. And the colorway is Gossamer. And it's a beautiful colorway. Look at that. So, it's reversible, and it has, when you turn up the cup, it's the same. So I made two of those, and the second one didn't make a whole hat, so it's on the inside of this. So the hat looks like this. And then if you've got it on the other side and you turn it, the white brim goes on the Unforgettable yarn. And this yarn, I believe, is a Hirschner's worsted yarn. And then I got a couple more mandala hats to finish up those skeins. And another one. And that's it for my hats. Now, why am I making so many hats? I mean, other than I'm making them for Hat Not Hate, I'm making them when I need a break from this project. So this is a project, I decided in the beginning, when I started crocheting a lot again, that I was going to make each one of my grandchildren a temperature blanket of the year that they were born in. And 3 of the boys are done. Now this blanket is Madison's, and I started this blanket. I was going to have it done for her birthday in April. Now, this birthday in April will be 2 years since I started the blanket, and she hasn't gotten it. But everyone else has gotten their, well, not everyone, 3 other of the kids have gotten their blanket. So this is what it's going to look like. And it's going to be beautiful. She picked the colors, and I did the temperature is going across in each row. But it's getting sewn up and down on the sides. So it's going to be a beautiful blanket, but I hate the tediousness of sewing all these little things together. Now these have been sewn for quite, for close to 2 years or a year and a half anyway. I just don't really like sewing them all together. It's a pain. But so that gives you an idea. Of course, when I show it when it's done, I will have it laid out on a bed. And for some reason, I believe that my count for the colors and everything is right. And I laid this on my queen size bed. This is 14 rows, and I've only got 10 more to go. And it's supposed to be a twin size. So I'm not sure how that happened, that it's fit across my queen, and it's not, I don't think it's going to be twin. I'm not sure why it's not, because I did all the pieces, unless it has to do with single crocheting it together the way that I am, that's making it a little bit smaller. But we'll see how it comes out. I'll put a border on it. But it has to be done. I have decided that it has to be done by April 11th. Madison helps me a lot. Most of you know her. You've seen her on my channel. And she deserves to get her blanket. So she will get it this year. So that is where the majority of my energy is going, is working on this blanket. And it takes me probably 3 or 4 hours to sew one row on, or to do one row, the length of it. I mean, it's long, but it's so tedious working the two and trying to sew them together, and I just really don't like it. So I take a lot of breaks. Although from here on out, I've got to do a row a day, or try to do most of a row a day, or it won't get done in time. So that's what I'm doing. I'm also doing the Tunisian crochet for my movie and stitch. And then I'm working on hats to take a break. I wanted a break from that, so I took and did the dog blanket. I have a lot of trouble with my shoulder, my elbow, and my arm. And I get a lot of pain in it, so there's only so much cranking I can do, and I think I maybe overdid it a little, so I'm paying for it now. But so that's what I'm doing, and I don't usually like to do more than one project at a time. I'm generally do a project, finish it, start a new project, finish it, start a new project. But because I've not enjoyed making this blanket, I have put it aside and done other things. But now it appears that I've got several WIPs going, and I feel a little discombobulated with it. But it'll work for next year. I'm going to partner with a fellow YouTuber, and we are going to give each other projects like Dana and Laura and Carrie and all those, Sharon and all those ladies did this year. We're going to do it next year. So I'm working my way up to be able to have more than one WIP going at a time. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me again. And God bless you. Have a wonderful few days, and I will talk to you again soon. All right, thank you. Bye.